This is The Gorge. It's a podcast where my friends and I get together and we gorge ourselves on what's happening in the world of video games and entertainment.
The Gorge is brought to you by Patreon. That's patreon.com/thegorge, where for just $5 a month, you gain access to not one, but two entire podcasts. $5 gets you Takeout, a monthly commentary track where we don't feel like playing something, so we watch something and talk over it instead. And $2 is our old grab bag tier. It's also the tier that now gets you the reboot, the Sentinels of the Multiverse TTRPG game that we all play together as a group and is extremely good, so you should go listen to it. It's only $2. That's a lot of value. You know,
that's a ton of value.
Podcast value.
Yeah, it gets you a lot for $2. So
look,
Two bucks soon. Soon, $2 won't even be able to get you to Arizona ice green teas.
That's right.
In the orange guy's economy.
Look,
when you can no longer drink 200% of your daily value of sugar in raw corn syrup, consider instead taking that money and giving it to us so you can hear us play Chaotic
That's
Freaks
right.
on a tabletop role-playing podcast available on patrons.
So that I can buy an Arizona green tea.
That's
drink
correct.
that while recording the podcast. Because I need the calories to
Yeah,
think
you
of
need
all the
energy.
wonderful things to send you all on. Man, I'm paying like $30 a month for all my comic books, and those come out once a month. You get reboot like twice a month on average.
Yeah, we do pretty good with getting reboot episodes out for $2. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you want to spend $10 a month because you think we're cool, it gets you exclusive pictures of podcast mascot Peanut the Pitbull, who is currently sleeping at my feet as we record this. So just, jot that one down. Also sometimes gets you pictures of my cat, who is also sleeping next to me while I record. So yeah, don't you want to see handsome pictures of beautiful beasts? I know I do.
I'm always looking for that.
All of this and more, patreon.com/thegorge. Thank you very much.
So
it's a roundup. We're just doing a roundup? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have not finished anything of length that would require like doing a full episode of something yet. Just wait until all of us are done with Star Trek.
Someday.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I really put my nose to the grindstone, I could get there before bed, because I only have like 4 and change seasons of Deep Space Nine to watch. And it has to do the entirety of Voyager still.
That's what I'm saying.
So like, I might be able to get there in time.
Yeah. So we'll see. Have I done anything of note? The one big thing, because like otherwise, I haven't finished anything. Like I'm still working on Fate Samurai Remnant, right? Like that's my thing. That game is good. I don't know, like until I'm finished with it, I can't speak more authoritatively than that. But that game is good. I like it a lot. I don't think it plays good. I don't think it's a good video game. I think it probably could, if you wanted to consume. Listen, Fate Samurai Remnant already made its sales enough to make everybody involved happy, right?
Right.
If you wanted to consume Samurai Remnant via YouTube videos, that's fine, truly. Like, that's fine. I think you don't actually miss anything out by playing a video game.
Unless you are like I'm someone who plays all the Warriors games, and you're like, oh, the Warriors team made a thing that has Warriors combat but isn't a Warriors game. Then like maybe there might be something interesting there for you.
I would honestly say if you want that, you should probably play Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah, it's probably better.
This much to say, like, there's not. It's not a load-bearing gameplay experience, but as a Fate thing, it's very cool, I think.
Yeah. It's cool. Like, it has a lot of fun things and neat ideas and all that good stuff. But if you don't want to fool with the gameplay, watch a YouTube video. It's fine. But the story is very good. I am enjoying all of the character stuff and like everything going on quite a lot, actually. I'm really waiting for like the hammer to finally fall, because when it does, it's going to be sick.
Nice.
That game is good. I can't wait to be done with it, like in a good way. And then I also saw Weapons. I saw that Zach Krager movie, Weapons. That movie's good. That movie's really good. I think if you're a movie person and you like scary movie, that movie So I heard from multiple people, including Shia of the Disgorge. And actually, I think Zeeg and a few other people on the Discord also were talking about it, and also elsewhere, that like it's a weirdly funny horror movie, but not like in the way you expect. And I was like, so what? It's like not scary? Incorrect. The movie is extremely tense and very scary, and just has a lot of like these like really intense moments where you just feel like you're just like clutching your seat. And then at the very end of the movie, it has this incredible sequence. I shan't say a word, but it has this incredible sequence that is both horrifying and hysterical. And it's the only time where, like, have you ever had something bad happen and all you can do is laugh because it's so absurd?
Yes.
It's that feeling. You're like laughing, and because it's funny. Like, what is happening on screen is objectively funny, but it's also insane, right?
Right.
So I was literally laughing at the end of Weapons in a way I did not expect, and I really enjoyed it. It is told in a kind of non-standard way where it follows, like, it's told in chapters. It'll tell you, like, it'll tell you the name of the character on screen that we're going to focus on for a little bit, and we're like bebopping around between all of these characters, which is really fun. And yeah, it is a really cool, interesting horror movie that is just doing a lot of fun stuff with, like, kind of playing around with tension and being like, there are just moments that are funny. It's good. I mean, it makes sense. The guy who directed it is from fucking Whitest Kids You Know, right?
Yeah, like, and comedy and horror have the same level of tension.
Yeah, exactly, totally. It's the same thing of, like, both, because, like, horror movies are inherently absurd, right?
Right.
But they just are asking you to buy into the horror of the absurdity instead of the comedy of the absurdity, right?
Right.
And that's what Weapons is doing really, really well, and I like it a lot. So, big recommend. Definitely enjoyed it a lot. That movie absolutely killed at the box office in a way nobody expected. I'm not surprised at all. It's good. I can't wait for whatever. He's making the fucking Resident Evil movie.
I was going to ask a relevant question for my opinion, my tastes. Do you trust him to make a Resident Evil movie?
Yeah, I think so. He's not going to focus on any of, like, the pre-existing characters. He's just doing his own thing, which is totally fine by me. So yeah, I think Zach Krager could make a scary Resident Evil movie. Yeah, so
cool.
Yeah, good movie. Great movie.
Me when I talk to the tension and payoff secretary. So is this comedy, horror, or sex? It's perfectly good tension and payoff, sir. It's sex.
Yeah. No, it has so much, like, fun, spooky imagery that I just really liked, and I saw it with my brother, who does not get scared by movies, and I do get scared by movies, but I like getting scared by movies, unlike Ben, who doesn't like getting scared by movies.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's okay. But, like, I like getting, but I was telling my brother, I was like, if you laugh at me when I jump out of my skin while watching this movie, I'm gonna beat you in this movie theater. You understand? And he did in fact laugh at me when I jumped out of my skin while watching the movie, and I did try to beat him in the movie theater. So
that's just normal sibling behavior.
That's understandable.
Behavior. Yeah, exactly. Great movie, highly recommend. I don't think I have anything else of, like, super note. Oh no, I finished Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, Good for you.
I finished everything that of, like, the anime of Apothecary Diaries that exists. That show is also good. That show is really good. It's like, I don't want to, like, just say it's popcorn, because it's more than that, but it is so easily digestible, right? You can just infinitely bingeable anime, right?
You know what? I have a comparison for something that is bingeable but better than popcorn. Is it conveyor belt sushi?
It's conveyor belt sushi, totally.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also every roll you get, or like every piece you get is like, oh, this one's this fish, this one's this other fish, right?
It's a little different.
Ooh.
They always kind of mix it up. There's always something fun. There's always some fun, like, crazy going on. It's just good. I really like that show.
The author, I think. Well, this is also mostly, I think, on the showrunners. I did attempt to read some of the light novel, and it's a light novel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to those are kind of hard to translate to English in a way that's compelling.
Yeah, in English they come off as very brisk and undetailed and whatever. And it's not for me. I was tempted to be like, what if I just sneak ahead and see what else is coming? But I didn't want to be doing that. But testament to the show team, they really understand what it takes to take a show to like a premise. Like, here's our baseline premise of it's like House MD, but in a, like ancient China as like as someone who knows broadly what you know about medicine in ancient China asterisks, and every so often going, and here's an additional element to keep you on your toes.
Right.
Here's a romance. Here's a political intrigue. Here's a murder mystery. Here's et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. And like they really know how to spin those plates and never have any particular point hang on for longer than it needs to. Like like if something like the instant something has stopped being interesting, they have moved on from it.
Right. And they do that extremely well. And then they call but like they have so many plates spinning that you'll be watching it 5 episodes later. Something will happen and you'll go, hey, wait a second.
Exactly.
And it's so good. And there's tons of those just all over the whole show. It's great.
Exactly. So highly recommend. I feel like it's rare that I watch a show like that and come away from it like going, yeah, no, that's totally a genuine all-timer. You should do that. Because I tend to not. I tend to have relatively more like cool opinions about stuff that's like kind of like procedural, right?
Sure.
Right.
However, Apothecary Diaries lives up to the hype. That show's good as fuck.
That show is also the rare show in 2025 that has so many fucking episodes to watch. Like, if we were, you know, like this, that used to be the norm, but this show gets like 22, 23 episodes a season. Right? And it has 2 seasons. So you can already watch like 40-something episodes of Apothecary Diaries.
And they already publicly greenlit the 3rd season at the end of the 2nd season, which means if the pattern holds, we're going to be getting even more Apothecary Diaries probably sometime in the next year or 2.
We're going to get, by the end of it, we're going to have 66 episodes of Apothecary Diaries. That's so much food in 2025.
That's way too much.
So rarely does an anime like be like, yeah, no, we're just doing like old-fashioned tons and tons of episodes, right? It's like with no core break in the middle. Like Apothecary Diaries just ran for 22 weeks and then it was over, you know? And like I watched it while I was like working on like art commissions and stuff. And it's the perfect show for that because like it has nice animation, but I would not say it has anything that could be called sakuga, right?
Right.
No, it's very restrained.
It's very restrained. It's very serviceable, which is probably why they were able to put out 22 episodes in 22 weeks. And
makes sense.
Fine.
It is not an ugly show by any
measure.
And like the actual like quality of the animation cells are high. Like there's a lot of detail in like the character illustrations and things like that. It's just it's not there's never a point where it's animating on the ones because there's a crazy action scene.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the Star Trek equivalent of, well, we can film in the same set every episode.
That's correct.
I will also say, Ben, you will like the English dub, especially because the male lead in this equation is voiced by Kaiji Tang.
He's very good too.
Fuck yes, sold. I would love to hear Ichiban again.
Ichiban playing one of my player characters, basically.
Yeah, it rules.
Excellent. I will probably start that this weekend then.
The dub is really good too. Like the dub, like I actually would like to watch the subs. And when the 3rd season comes out, and it's like coming out, you know, live. I'll probably switch to subs. But the dub is very good. I watched the dub and I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah.
Excellent.
I watch subs just because I was like, well, it's China, so I don't necessarily, you know, have the thing that I have where I need to listen to it in Japanese or it feels weird. But I looked at the respective voice casts, and you know, the voice cast for English is fine. Like there's a couple of noteworthy people for major roles. For the most part, it's a modern anime dub, so a lot of people who aren't really that big, like because it's a modern Crunchyroll or whatever.
Yeah,
not spending a ton of money on the actors. And then I looked at the Japanese voice cast, and Mao Mao is played by Aoyuki, and that made my decision for me.
That's correct, yeah.
I would listen to Aoyuki read me the phone book, or like a legal deposition, or like bad fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd let her read me literally anything. So,
understandable.
No. But yeah, no, Apothecary Diaries is really good. It's just fun. It's so digestible, and it's just a blast. Yeah, great show. 10 out of 10. That's it for me in terms of big things, because otherwise I'm not done with Samurai Remnant, holding pattern games, all that usual stuff. So I'm just I'm trying to just play Samurai Remnant until I'm done with it. Damn it, you know.
Right.
It's way more video game than you expect.
I'll hop in because I have like nothing to talk about. I will say, for Samurai Remnant, encouragement for getting to the second ending is a thing I forgot to mention. They add in the New Game Plus route, which is also like itself fun. Aside from like the little bits of like plot additions they make for like two normal cutscenes as a thing, is that because you'll have at that point seen what everybody's up to, they give you new additional side quests where you play as the other servants while they're doing things in the plot off screen.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
So like for like if you have something where like Dorothea Coyette's like, oh yeah, I learned about this earlier, you get to do the scene where she's running around investigating things and then in combat playing as her servant. Right.
Cool. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah. So that's fun. That's where like all the length of the second playthrough comes from. And then when you've done all that, the third, like if you go for a third playthrough because you want to see the endings, it takes you like 4 or 5 hours. It's like nothing.
Okay. That's cool. Easy.
Cool.
As for me, I really didn't do anything. Because we're getting roped into a I don't remember if Jenny's publicly announced this or not yet, or whatever. But like, we have no listener overlap. We're doing a sequel series to our Masks game, and so I have been like psychically torturing myself, trying to figure out Mastermind's 3rd edition character creation, and then figuring it out. And then every time I'm like, yes, I'm a master at this. I know everything. I read something where I'm like, fuck, I ruined this character sheet for this particular specific reason because I misunderstood a rule. Fuck, and I'm having to go back and spend several hours redoing it. I literally wasted a week doing that. Just like I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like an entire straight week, I was just doing that.
Yeah, no. They were very helpful. They were very helpful with my Juno character sheet because Jonix described it as doing your taxes, the character generator. And after a certain point, I was like, no, I'm asking for help. I asked for help on my taxes. I'm going to ask for help on this too. So yeah,
I'm afraid. Like I've made a point to avoid looking at Juno's sheet again unless I encounter something where I'm like, oh, I know for a fact I did that wrong in her sheet and I need to actually tell Sarah to fix it. Yeah. Because I worry that I'll spot something I didn't realize at the time I did wrong. It's like, I can't do it. It's fine. No one's gonna know. I probably at this point know more about what's legal on a character sheet than Jenny does.
Yeah,
so it's okay. And I keep having to resist the temptation also to then like when I look at Jonix's sheet or Ellie's sheet, just go like, I could probably save you a couple points if you just let me do this.
No, you can't. You have to fight it.
You have to fight it.
The problem is that it is fun.
It is fun. No, once you get it.
Like you have to like make a conscious effort to not be like, you know, like doing things just because they're gamey and it's a way to get more power or whatever. But like it's a fun exercise to go, how can I take this character's entire power set that I can conceive of and try to condense it to a usable degree while still being able to do all that stuff.
Right.
That part is fun. And then I drew a bunch of things related to that, which I have been sending you repeatedly, and which I'll post in public at some point. Some of them are
yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
Yay. That's really been it.
Okay.
You got psychically tortured by a character generator. That makes sense. No,
yeah,
that tracks.
No, we've all been there.
Yeah.
I watched Superman.
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah. So I won't talk about too much about it into spoilers, or big significant events, but that's a good fucking Superman movie.
It's a good fucking Superman. It's a good hero movie, yeah.
Yeah. Like everything about it was just like, oh fuck. Yeah, no, this is it. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, totally. It's like exactly what you would want out of Superman adaptation, like 100%, right?
James Gunn can keep doing the thing where he has an extended one-er fight sequence set to a very comfortable song you've never heard before.
That's correct.
He can do that forever, as far as I'm concerned. That can be the new Quicksilver sequence from the X-Men movies.
Yeah, no, it's a good bit always.
Yeah. I've been listening to the song from Superman since I watched it, like almost several times a day.
Yeah, no, that makes sense totally.
I'm a fan of Mr. Terrific now. I knew nothing about that character.
It's so funny. I know, like, in my heart of hearts, I know that they didn't cast him because of the Darwin thing, right?
Right.
But, like, they cast him because of the Darwin thing, right? I know that James Gunn saw X-Men First Class and got mad, too. That has to be why.
Yeah, that has to be it. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Because Mr. Terrific... Have you seen X-Men First Class, Saturn?
I haven't, but I will say the only thing I've seen of this movie is that I was talking with Jenny about inspo for what I want to do for Pippa, and they're like, if you don't mind being a little spoiled, let me send you the Superman fight scene with Mr. Terrific in it. And I'm like, okay. And I watched it, I'm like, damn, that dude kicks ass.
That was fucking ruled.
But the thing is that Mr. Terrific is played by the guy who played Darwin in X-Men First Class, and Darwin's whole thing in X-Men First Class is his name is Darwin because he can adapt to anything. So, like, if you throw him into fire, he can turn into fire, etc., right?
Or so, he becomes immune to whatever element he is inflicted with. Like,
right. He's functionally immortal, right? Like, you can't kill Darwin. That's his whole thing, right? He's the first character to die in the movie. Small thing to point out, Darwin is played by a black guy, so, you
got that going.
We had that, so a little tacky, just a little tacky, tacky, and so I know that James Gunn didn't just I'm sure he was also awesome in his audition, right?
Right.
But I believe with my whole heart that James Gunn was like, do you want to audition for this part? Because he's still mad about X-Men First Class. Because I'm still mad about X-Men First Class.
I will always be mad about X-Men First Class.
It's so fucking stupid. It's so contrived.
James Gunn just like, I will do right by you, I swear.
I swear. And of course I was getting nervous, like all of Superman, just like, don't do it. Please don't do it, James Gunn. Don't you dare do it.
Like this.
He doesn't do it. No, he doesn't. That man lives. That man lives that whole movie.
Yeah, the Justice Gang are all great.
Oh, it's incredible.
Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner was chef's kiss.
It's the most perfect casting possibly of all time. He was born for that role, right?
Because not only does he perfectly play like the fucking meathead that Guy Gardner is.
That's correct.
He's also playing a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
So like you do get bits where he's like taking the oath seriously and like trying to be like a real protector of Earth and whatnot. It's like he drops bits where he's like, I was chosen by the Green Lantern Corps. And I'm like, oh fuck, they're talking about the Green Lantern Corps.
Talking about that shit. Yeah. But like he's still Guy Gardner, so he still sucks.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Nathan Fillion had to fight to get the bowl cut.
I'm so glad he understood.
And he was right to do so.
He's so right to do so. He's so smart. Oh man, I didn't mention this. Well, I mean, Saturn knows it, but I was watching Voyager the other day, Ben, and there was just some episode that was fine. It was like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was fine. Like, but I'm watching this episode, and there's this fucking alien guy on it. I'm like, wait, yes, it was Shepherd Book on a fucking episode. Yes. Shepard Book is in a fucking episode of Star Trek Voyager. I was like,
wow.
I was so happy to see that man again. He was on an episode of Voyager before he was on Firefly. And
That's crazy.
Yes, it was crazy. Yeah, I actually can still get neuron activation when I see Firefly actors anywhere. It's embarrassing, but it's true.
Well, hey, I mean, Alan Tudyk was also in Superman.
That's right. Alan Tudyk is a Superman. He plays all the robots. His whole thing is like.
How many times do Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion just be in the same thing together?
Probably a lot.
I will say, speaking of Voyager cameos, another one that you encountered that I thought was really funny is that I completely forgot about. Is that there's an episode in there that Keith Ciarabica is just in.
Yes,
like just as a TV actor and not a voice actor.
Joshua Graham is a bad guy in an episode of Voyager. It's crazy. Like, there's that. What was the other one? Oh, fucking Daniel Day Kim is in an episode of Voyager of all people. Being very handsome, by the way.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, you know. Like, shocking no one, but it's a young Daniel Day Kim in an episode of Voyager. And you're just like, oh my god, he's so handsome. Can he join? No, of course not.
Can he be on the show? Can he be on the show permanently?
Can he stay forever, please? No, he cannot, of course. So, you know, but no, sorry, I just had to interject that real fast. Superman, sorry.
No, speaking of other actors where it's like, what the fuck, what are you doing here? I did watch an episode of Deep Space Nine with Deborah Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes!
And I was like, that voice sounds so familiar. Where is she from? And I looked it up afterward and like, there's no fucking way.
Uh-huh.
The other one dude in chat says the greatest thing is be thinking about Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner 20 years ago, but it's absolutely fine for Guy to be 54 years old. It's even better that way. Yeah, it is.
Better that way. It works perfectly.
You know, I think if you were going to do a modern, like, made in the old fashion, like a modern Star Trek series that's like completely original, or like, you know, only has references or whatever, but it's like a live action completely thing. I think Daniel Day Kim would make a great captain.
Oh, he'd be so good.
Like at his current age, he's got that dignified jawline.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Also, Ben, I don't know if you know this because I didn't make the connection until I was all the way finished with Deep Space Nine.
Mm-hmm.
But Kai Wynn is Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Huh.
Like one of the most repulsive TV villains of all time is also one of the most repulsive movie villains of all time.
Crazy how that works.
That has to be intentional.
Yeah, it has to be intentional. But she's really good. Like, she's really good in Deep Space Nine. I mean, she's infuriating, but she's so good in Deep Space Nine. I know. She's so much worse than Dukat. Even though Dukat is like reprehensible. Fucking no.
Gul Dukat has like a sort of impish charm where he does things that are evil, but you understand that he's playing to win.
Yeah, totally.
Kai Wynn is just sort of here to fuck with your shit for no other reason than she hates
you.
That's correct.
I literally finished an episode of Deep Space Nine, and I immediately messaged Sarah and I say, okay, yes or no, does Kai Wynn die?
I need to tell you, I had that exact same moment with the Big Gay Nerds guys. I had to text Jenny the same question at one point, just being like, yes or no, does she die? I need to know she gets it. Okay.
I need to know she pays.
I also need to know if she dies. To be perfectly honest,
she dies.
Yes.
She dies.
Thank God.
Yeah. I'm like, don't tell me anything else. Just yes or no. Does it happen?
Yes.
Fucking good.
Yes, she's so... And, you know, like, of course I should know, because, like, I've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I love that movie. But, like, she just... I mean, it was, you know, she's so removed. It's, like, 20 years removed from playing Kai Wynn. I just didn't even make the connection until somebody else pointed out to me. I was like, oh my god, it's Nurse Ratched. What the fuck? She's so good.
Yeah,
so, we're getting distracted from...
No, that's okay.
Listen, I love talking about Star Trek as it turns
I also love talking about Star Trek.
Oops.
That's why this layout is Star Trek adjacent. When I was telling Saturn how to design the layout for our stream chat, I'm like, here's some references of the Enterprise bridge and the Satellite of Love. This is what I'm looking for.
That's all I want. Yeah, no. The thing is, I now understand why Mike's DeClassa is like, it's like that episode of Star Trek.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I get it now. It's annoying. Yeah.
I can't wait to be like that for Voyager.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I hope so. I pray.
It's Voyager is good. Asterisk.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
Look, I'll continue to hold to it, and I know you'll agree with me when the time comes that Voyager is like a C- show with an ending so strong it gets elevated to a B+.
I'm so
excited. on the whole.
We're so close to being done. We just finished episode 12 of season 7.
You're halfway through.
You're getting there. You're almost there.
It's crazy. Anyways, sorry.
No, a few more things about Superman. Oates is right, all-time hater Lex Luthor.
He's the best. Nicholas Hoult is such a good fucking Lex Luthor. It's insane.
Never been a bigger hater. I don't think there's ever been a bigger hater Lex Luthor than this one.
Oh, it's incredible.
Like, not even the animated universe hates Superman this much. God.
Because it's so petty. He plays it like such a petty little man-child so perfectly.
He plays Lex Luthor the way you would want someone to play Dr. Doom. Yes. That level of petty jealousy.
It's incredible. He's just jealous and shitty and so transparent about it. And he has too much money and too much free time. Like, they absolutely played up this whole idea that Lex Luthor is just Elon Musk in the DC universe, right? Like, they're not subtle about it.
No, they're not at all.
A little bit. It rules. It's so good.
It has been really funny seeing pop culture turn their heels on Elon Musk over the last 5-10 years, where he was in like the circa 2010 2015 being casted. Like, you'd make a Elon Musk parody guy and you're supposed to think he's like heroic or whatever, and now he has exclusively become the new now he has become exclusively the new Walt Disney for
totally
avatar of comical, like, horror, like, comical degrees of like limp-dicked evil.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Even like fucking like Elon Musk is so reprehensible that he makes Uncle Walt look better, because at least Uncle Walt was making things and and hated cars. Uncle Walt had that going for him, right?
Say what you will, at least Disney World like functions as a theme park.
That's correct. Yes.
Uncle Walt lived in the era of leaded gasoline. Elon Musk has no such excuse.
Exactly. Oh my god.
No, it's great. Ma and Pa Kent were great.
They're so good.
We got to see Crypto in a movie,
and he's great.
He's a good dog, funny, good boy.
Extremely funny way to be like, no, Crypto is my cousin's poorly trained super dog that I am currently dog sitting. It's the funniest way to do that. 100%. I just love, there's the one line where he's like, I couldn't leave him in Smallville because I didn't want him to kill my parents' cows.
Yeah. The two bits that stand out to me the most of just like the realest shit ever is the one where Martha calls Clark on speakerphone.
Yeah.
And she has the phone on the coffee table and she's leaning right over it. Yeah, with her hands like kind of up, like cupping her mouth almost.
It's so real.
And repeating everything Pa says.
Even though Clark can hear Pa just fine.
Yeah. And Pa coming out to give some folksy wisdom and talking about the burrito place that opened up down the street.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, like, he names some random people. And it's like, oh yeah, that's Clark's parents' friends that Clark sees all the time.
Yeah, totally.
You know, just you know exactly what kind of relationship those people have with each other.
Oh yeah, totally. It's just, they're just old family friends from small town America. It's so good.
Yeah.
No, what a good movie.
So good. Oh my god, I'm so excited for whatever comes next with this universe. I think Supergirl is next.
It's Supergirl next, yes. Which I'm excited for.
I'm super excited for. Oh, you're excited for Supergirl? I wonder why.
Shut the fuck up,
Girl, you're super excited for Supergirl.
I might start watching Peacemaker.
I had the same thing where I walked out of that movie like, I kind of want to watch James Gunn's Suicide Squad now.
Yeah, like
I enjoyed that movie so much. I kind of want to see what he's doing. People say Peacemaker is good, so maybe I'm gonna watch it at some point.
I've heard a lot of people say Peacemaker is really, really good, and season 2 is starting off really strongly.
It's a brave new world where I care about superhero movies again. I don't know what happened.
Like season 2 is good because James Gunn gets to do what he wants with what are now his characters.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that was really good. I'm excited to talk more about it when Saturn watches it.
Yeah.
Speaking of things I can only talk about a little bit because Saturn's not there, I'm on season 7 of Deep Space Nine. Rick Berman will pay.
Thank you. Now you understand.
Yep. I get it now.
You get it now. That's all that can be said. That's truly it. Unfortunately, show's over, everyone. Go home. Deep Space Nine is still good, but we are now out of peak TV. It's very tragic.
Yeah.
Like, Deep Space Nine is still good. I'm not going to say Deep Space Nine is bad, because it still has the baseball episode.
Yes. Which is next on my list.
Episode. Oh, fuck, yes, good. So you still got a baseball episode to watch, but...
Is there any show... hold on, I have to just write this person.
Thank you.
Is there any show where there is a baseball episode and that is not like a high point of the series? Because I'm thinking about like Samurai Champloo's baseball episode's one of the best episodes in the
that episode whips ass.
Yeah, no, for sure. No,
Dragon Ball Super had a good baseball episode.
That's what I'm saying.
Futurama had at least one good baseball episode.
Oh my god, yes.
Steven Universe had a good baseball episode.
True, it did. Steven Universe had a great baseball episode. Oh my god,
Hit the Diamond was great.
Just right now. Oh my god,
Pattern seeking brain activate.
yeah. And even the baseball episode of Deep Space Nine is really fucking good. It's, there are better episodes of Deep Space Nine, but that's only because Deep Space Nine is the best one.
Right.
So, fine. It's just that it's you could totally put the baseball episode of Deep Space Nine in your top 10, but there are better ones to put in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You've got our man Bashir and In the Pale Moonlight and all that shit. There's so many other things you could put ahead of it. It's going to be really funny when we get to, after we've talked, because we're going to eventually do our hypothetical, talk about our favorite episodes of each series of 90s Trek.
Right.
And then we're going to do a final episode, a fourth episode, where we have to pick our favorite episodes of Star Trek from those episodes of Trek that we picked, right? And most of mine are going to be Deep Space Nine and one episode of Voyager and one episode of TNG. And I'll be like, this is the rest. It's all Deep Space Nine, baby.
It's not their fault it was the best one.
It's not their fault they made the best one. As much as I like Voyager a lot, I do have the problem watching Voyager where I'm like, I don't know if I don't know which ones are the best ones because they're all fine. I guess that's not true. Year of Hell is really good. Year of Hell and a handful. Really Year of Hell and the multiple episodes where there are two Voyagers. I don't know why it happened twice, but it was good both times, so it's fine.
There's only so many plots you can do when you don't have ongoing political conspiracies to lean on in either from either TNG or Deep Space Nine.
The episode of Voyager I just watched was really good. Shattered was really, really good. I enjoyed that one a whole lot, actually. So, yeah.
Have you watched an episode yet where they actually called back to the two Voyagers episode from season 2?
No.
Okay, I forget because I remember it was later. I couldn't remember if it was 5, 6, or 7. But there was a bit where
which two Voyagers episode? The one about the demon planet?
No, the one with Harry Kim, let's say.
No, okay, I haven't gotten to that one yet. I did get to the episode that calls back to the other two Voyagers episode with the demon planet.
Yes.
And it has the super bummer ending, which is insane.
Just to set expectations, it's not a sequel to that episode, but it is one of those things where it's well, this is a bottle episode, so it's never going to be and then Harry references it just in casual dialogue about something that's relevant to the thing being discussed. I'm like, what the fuck, you remember? The writers remembered that?
You're not supposed to bring that up!
You remember that insane episode from that far back, and the fact that it should be weighing on that character's mind forever,
like constantly. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's the thing I always, and here's my pitch for I would say that the cast of Voyager is by and large not nearly as strong as the other ones, with the exception of the fact that Janeway and the Doctor are both like extremely good characters.
Correct.
My pitch for Harry Kim is that water rolls off his back in such a way that there are degrees of suffering existentially that Harry Kim just no-sells that would make Miles O'Brien do it for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if the thing that happened to Harry Kim from that episode happened to Miles O'Brien, he would be dead.
He wouldn't know what to do, 100%. It would just completely traumatize him, and Harry Kim just walks it off, just like, well, that happened, like, that's fine.
He's just well, I can't do anything about it and can't change it, so may as well get used to it. It's like, well, damn, dude, all right.
Okay, bro. I mean, good for you.
I don't know if you're gonna make Officer having achieved enlightenment or not, but it is a it's probably a more valuable thing to have.
Yeah.
Man, I got a really fucked up episode of O'Brien Must Suffer in season 6 near the end there.
Which one?
Time's Child.
Ooh, Time's Child is a good O'Brien Must Suffer episode. Yeah.
That was fucked up.
It is fucked up, but it's okay. It has a good ending. Don't worry.
It does, but like also like, ending. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Man, I know. It's that's a crazy episode to do to Miles Edward O'Brien.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you, right? It was originally supposed
Miles
to happen
Edgeworth O'Brien. Do you think he's called Miles Edgeworth in English? No.
No,
surely
there's
not.
no way.
What's he called in Japanese? Hold on one second.
Miyamoto? Isn't he?
No, it's Mitsu something or other.
Did they name him Miles Edgeworth?
There's no way.
No, there's no way.
Named him.
The thing is, it's a 2000s video game thing. Like,
okay, his name is Reiji Mitsurugi. Is in Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
well, he's Edgeworth because it's like the sword's edge.
Yeah, but is he Miles Edgeworth?
No, he's not Miles. He's not named after O'Brien. If they were going to name after a Star Trek character, they would have picked up a more fitting Star Trek character.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Hang on, Jeffy. Okay. Is there anything on the wiki? No, it is supposed to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like a direct translation.
No, it's supposed to just be like, it's supposed to be like kind of like a soldier thing and like a sword thing. Okay. Dang it! Fine, whatever.
I
choose to believe. Sorry.
I choose to believe that.
Just like
it's like a Final Fantasy VII situation.
Just like how the protagonists of Disco Elysium are named after a character in Star Trek.
What?
Kim Kitsuragi and
Harry and Kim.
I make that mistake constantly. I literally am always referring to Kim as Harry Kim, and I'm like, no, that's not the right one.
I didn't even put that together. Ooh, I believe that. I believe that for some reason they made a Star Trek connection there with Harry and Kim.
I mean, may as well.
Yeah,
you already have everything else in all of fiction and Disco Elysium, so might as
Why
well
not?
just lean into it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love that episode of Voyager where they encounter a giant invisible stick bug.
I mean, if you told me that there was an episode of Voyager where they encounter a giant invisible stick bug and I just memory hold it, I would believe you.
Unmade Voyager episode is the one where Chakotay and Harry Kim go down to a planet to be blowjob brothers and run into an invisible stick bug and try to take photos of it even though it's invisible.
I mean, I would 100% believe there's an episode of the original series with an invisible monster because they couldn't make a prop for it.
Yeah.
Just play some like Mantis stock sound effects over an empty field, then have Kirk be like, "Ah!"
And then have William Shatner fight himself in a field somewhere, you know.
And then the cuts to the ship and there's like a missile hits it and you jiggle the camera a bit and then make people do comical
falling over.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I have one thing to say about an old episode of DS9 that I watched a while ago, but I didn't get to talk about it. Is the one where they go to the TOS?
Yes.
I want to tell you a thought. I want to tell you a thought I had watching that episode.
Please.
Which was, oh man, that must have been so much fun for them to go and film this and then interact with all those old actors.
You're so stupid.
Wait. Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a second. That actually probably would get on my list of my favorite Deep Space Nine episodes.
It's gonna be
really good.
Oh,
yeah,
Magus,
it's a really good one.
Magus points out there is an invisible monster in TNG. It's from the Darmok episode.
Oh fuck, you're right. Wait
but
a second.
Wait a minute.
The whole point of that episode.
Are Harry Dubois and Kim Kitsuragi supposed to be Picard and that guy?
Oh, that rules.
Inland Empire, Darmok at Jalad.
Harry Dubois standing in front of the microphone wearing a necktie.
Inland Empire just like Tumba, his arms wide, and Conception just going, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Harry Dubois painting on the sidewalk. Kim Kitsuragi smoking on the balcony, you know? Oh, shit.
Kuno not caring.
Clausia disco dancing. Clausia disco dancing somberly.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay.
What else? Oh my god, this is what happens when we don't have our own Star Trek podcast.
I know. I finished Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo.
I'm sorry, real quick. We're calling the episode Darmok and Jalad at the Whirling and Rags.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, for sure. Write that one down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Thank you.
Oh,
shit.
okay. Darmok and Jalad at the Whirling Rags. I finished Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's a very good video game.
Cool.
I learned something about that game way too late in the game.
Oh no!
What would that be then?
So last time, like I complained that or not complained, but like I mentioned that things are taking a long time because I'm not doing any damage. Like they have health bars are too big and the boss fights are taking too long.
Sure.
I scanned everything I could find to find badges or upgrades that might get me some more damage.
Sure.
Couldn't really find anything. Then I found out that in the game settings, the difficulty sliders of this game are the kind where they can get into really minute fine tuning.
Oh no.
Such as a damage multiplier. If you so choose, want to up your damage by 1.5.
And did you perhaps have your damage value reduced?
It was at 1.
Okay.
But it was still but you can I could bump that up and still have a challenging experience.
Right.
It just would take less time.
Yeah, I mean you would still if you bump it up to 1.5, it's not like you're giving yourself a huge leg up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just shaving a little time off of every encounter.
Yeah.
Totally.
But now that I know about this, I might replay the game at some, and eventually I might replay it. Not immediately,
sure,
but
totally.
It is a very good Zelda-like, very witty, very charming. A lot of these characters are going to be on Gorgie's categories, because they're all so scrungly, and the art design in it is immaculate. Sure. They do one of the best things with a character design that you can do in a sprite-based medium. Which is, let me try and do a picture of Pippet.
Is Auntie going on Scumbag of the Year?
No, but she is on God Forbid a Woman Do Anything.
Fair.
There are other characters that deserve to be scumbags more in Pipistrello than Auntie.
Okay, I've only seen like a bit of Pipistrello, so most of my experience has been, hey, why is this guy doing this horrible thing? And Auntie going, well, I basically priced him out of his entire living to make a little bit of extra profit. And he goes, damn, Auntie, that's fucked up. And she goes, shut the hell up, kid, or I'm not paying you allowance. Now go beat his ass.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Auntie sucks. It's just that people suck more. Like the game ends with like the kind of thing where it's like where Pippin is like, I mean, you're kind of mean, Auntie. Don't get me wrong; those other guys don't deserve to run the city either. But you're not really good either.
That's great.
But here's what Pippin looks like, and you can notice he has a hole in his ear.
Yeah.
They do the thing where depending on which direction he's facing, left or right, the hole will be on the correct side. They don't just mirror his sprites.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah,
yay.
I love this art style. By the way, it's very cute.
It's so good.
Yeah,
the sprite work is
like
immaculate
that.
too. All like the actual like portraits and stuff are great.
Mm-hmm.
Pippet's design in game deserves to be on Scrungly of the Year because look at this beady-eyed little bastard.
Oh my god.
I like that legally distinct Santa Kagog that he's standing next to.
Yeah. All the NPCs around them are also like super adorable and funny looking. They're great.
I love Sanic.
It's so good. That like little like green spiky guy in the background there. This event is you're in line at to get into a convention.
Yeah.
And the obstacle, because like you're like a big like open world city type thing where you're walking around like different tile sets and whatnot.
Sure.
The thing is, you can't just walk into the entrance of the convention center because the line is in the way. And you have to maneuver around that section of the city to get to the entrance the long way. Because there's just so many people in line and the line is curving all along the street that you can't get in. You keep running into this guy trying to cut in line and you can whack him with the yo-yo to chase him off.
Mm-hmm.
He's eventually just standing there like on the side of the road. You can whack him again and he goes, man, what the hell? I wasn't even doing anything this time.
Oh, man.
Great game. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend anyone who likes a good Zelda game to play Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. I also finished Asterisk Picayune Dreams.
Yay!
Okay.
I got an ending.
Yes, you got the normal ending.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to beat the game without taking damage to get the good ending.
That's correct.
Which is possible.
There's also an additional funny kind of... It's a bad ending, but not in the same way the normal ending is, where you get it by going into the endless mode after finishing the game and then doing a complete second cycle and then beating the final boss of the endless mode, quote unquote. Which is very funny. The endless mode is a lot harder than just the enemy scale now. Like they have they redo all the bosses, and each of the bosses is like radically different.
Ooh,
with like a bunch
interesting.
of like way harder patterns and things. So that's also a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I might try that at some point. Maybe. I mean,
what I like about it as a Vampire Survivors is that it has at least like stuff like you only get the true ending if you finish this 40-minute Vampire Survivors run without like being hit even once by anything. Sounds like a nightmare. But if you do like achievement hunting shit, the game does give you tools that you can go like, I can make this really trivial.
Oh yeah. There's ways you can do that. Like I'm already getting into points where like, if I can just aim my build in this direction, like enemies can't get close to me anymore.
That's right.
So yeah, it's and it's just fun. It just feeds that addiction loop of just like, ooh, the numbers go up. I get to listen to cool music and the numbers go up and things explode on the screen.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that matters. Yeah.
And I can close my eyes and see the effects happening when I'm done playing.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying it to you on call the thing, but like this is also a game that like much like Neon White and shit has like a really good kind of like breakcore adjacent soundtrack going on, and like boy howdy, I'm glad that we're getting to the age of the indie game where it's just like our soundtrack is breakcore, because I gotta tell you folks, Saturn really likes breakcore, and I like whenever games are like we have a breakcore soundtrack. I'm like, hell yeah, more breakcore for me to listen to. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this before streams, and no one will be able to tell what game it's from unless I say what game it's from. But
no, it's good. I like it. I'm also glad to clear games off of my list so that I can prepare for other things coming out.
I know, there's so much.
September's going to be.
Might even be in news.
I guess we should get to the news.
We should. Final Fantasy XIV's popular Mare Synchronos mod is being shut down after receiving, quote, a legal inquiry.
I think we should have started with the other news first, because they happened on the same day, and I think it's the funniest. One died so the other may live, right? Mare had to be sacrificed so that Silk Song would come out.
Oh, don't worry,
that's equivalent exchange, baby.
Don't worry, that's next on the list. Don't worry, but for sure, like. I mean, okay, I get it. Like, I know people are mad about this, and understandable, because it was a big, extensive mod. It was a giant project and whatnot.
Sure.
But it's a mod that's based off of sharing the fact that you're playing a mod with other people who are also playing the mod, which is the one thing that Yoshi P says not to do.
It's not. That's not why. No, it's because it was using the same shit as that stalking mod that came, or like the plugin that let you, and they kind of have to, right?
Because basically the API end, the thing that the stalking mod uses is just a positional indicator, so that like for like loading people in, right? So
right.
Oh, this character is here, I can load them in now. It's using the same part of the API for going, hey, this person who's on your whitelist is here. We can like have their mod stuff update and target them or whatever. But as a result, because it's calling the same API stuff, that put it in the crosshairs, because that is like I think Square is kind of leaning on the thing of there is not an acceptable use like case for mods that use that API flag, because it is a slippery slope to people re-enabling stalking mods. Basically.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, people talk about this shit in game chat all the time, and no, you're not supposed to talk about it in game chat. Like, yes, everybody knows that, but truly, everybody talks about Penumbra all of the fucking time in Final Fantasy XIV. Right? Like, you're not supposed to, but everybody does, and nobody has shut down Penumbra yet. The thing is that Mare and that stalking mod, or plugin, were pulling from the same thing, and Square Enix, and CBU3 in particular, got a lot of heat for even allowing that to exist, right? Like, that the back end of Final Fantasy XIV had that ability at all is what gave like a lot of pressure onto Square Enix, and so unfortunately Mare got caught in the crosshairs, right?
Yeah.
Like, and now everybody's really jumpy because everybody does think it's because people were just talking about it in game. Listen, if they didn't shut down Mare after somebody put a dumbass fucking billboard outside of Austin, Texas, right? Like,
right.
They're not gonna shut it down just because people are talking about it in game. It's just one of those things where they just turn a blind eye, right? Also, like when people are submitting things to official screenshot contests that clearly have like their Mare like synchronized like sync shells or whatever going on in them, right? Like it's literally just that Mare has the misfortune of being dependent on something where they're like, no, we can't allow you to use this.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was just they reached the threshold of you talked about it too much.
No. Well, there is one other thing that happened that probably made Square Enix finally have to pay attention, and that is that the Oceania servers, I think, or was it the European? It was one of the other one of the other data centers. They had a week-long, absolutely massive beach party on the boat that had a shit ton of people all in a Mare sync shell, right? And it was such a problem that people were not able to load into Costa del Sol, right?
Okay.
Christ alive.
It was like a huge thing. Yes, it was a big, dumb idea. that unfortunately was literally impeding the ability for Sprouts to get to Costa del Sol to do the video game, to not be a Sprout anymore.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So there were problems, and that all compounded kind of at the same time. It was just a bunch of stuff at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why. Be smart. Yeah. That's all. It was just a bunch of dumb shit. That sucks. There's gonna be a mayor fork in a month. Give it time.
Yeah, don't worry.
Prefer. People are already talking about the potential for, instead of relying on one centralized server, you just have your own server, right?
Right.
And it's probably a better idea. It's probably a little safer. It's less reliant on a third party managing like mod sharing and stuff like that.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like a P2P, like a true P2P kind of mod sharing thing is even possible. I don't know. I feel like people could pull some fucking crazy wizardry with Final Fantasy 14 plugins. I don't know.
Feel like the hard part is that you still wouldn't be able to do it without using
some kind of server.
Well, not even without the server. Like, again, like you could just do your own asset hosting or whatever. The problem is that if you have any tool that is designed such that it goes, hey, we have to call this one feature so that you can actually have it apply to the correct people, then,
Maybe you could maybe instead of having it load automatically, you could do a thing where you right-click somebody and then have it load.
Maybe.
That might be your answer. I'm not sure. But, somebody will figure out a way. It's fine.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, party's over,
Mm-hmm.
I can actually, real quick while we're recording, because you're still coming through on the thing fine. I get Sarah to give me a quick Discord reconnect. I'm getting a little choppy on my end.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. See, oh, wait till Sarah gets back for this one.
Sorry, I was not in the same window, and I had to I realized I was tabbed out. I had to go back and rejoin the chat. Oops.
Funny thing about having to disconnect and reconnect with things like this is that fitting with the MST3K theme, it is a lot like when they just had Brain Guy make things disappear.
Yeah,
you just blip out and blip back in. If I could get me and Saturn.
If there was a way I could configure that, I would in a heartbeat for you, bestie.
Yeah, if we could, okay.
If we could get
funny.
Saturn,
I got kidnapped by the Mads. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
If we could get a thing where Saturn and I jitter a little bit to show where the cut happened.
Yeah. That's good. What else?
But yeah, next Gamescom 2025 announcement and PC Games. It wasn't really a lot, except for a handful of big deal things.
Yeah,
there was one really.
There was one.
The obvious thing being, Silk Song is real and isn't in a week now.
Silk Song is in a week now.
Also, this funny secondary announcement to that, which is every indie game that was coming out in September, being like. No, it's October now. It's November now. Except I Am Not a Human, which had that very funny post going yes, that's right. Everyone, all the indie games are crowding out to avoid Silk Song. We regret to announce you that we are intending to launch at the exact same time that we had publicly already announced, which is September 15th. We just wanted to use the apology post format for something.
Yeah. It rules. It's an easy way to get eyes on you. Yeah, it works.
So PC Gamer put out a list of every game that is delayed now as a result, giving Silk Song the wide berth it deserves.
Right.
I put this as our last article, but we can cover it now because we're talking about it right now, and there's only one other thing I really want to talk about with Gamescom, so we'll do that here. Clover Pit tweeted Silk Song lol and changed their date to September 26th.
That's funny.
Stomp and the Sword of Miracles has been delayed. Phaeland has been delayed. Eterna Lucis has been delayed.
Sure.
Peak just announced that they know that their player base is going to drop in 2 weeks.
That's correct.
Demon School was at first not going to, but then their publishers said, no, you're November now.
Yeah, their publisher shot them back like 11 weeks, which is like brutal.
Yeah. Which is probably a little bit more than it needed, but, it's fine.
Megas pointed out in the Discord that probably the actual reason for because, like, the game's not going to need that much longer for, like bug testing and cert or whatever.
Sure.
I said the actual reason, if you look at the October release schedule is a fucking nightmare.
Right. That's probably...
No, we're just going clean into November. Yeah. Just don't even worry about it.
Little Witch in the Woods... Or go ahead, Tanner.
I was literally just going to say, like... And it sucks, I've been waiting for that game for, like, what feels like 3 or 4 years now. And an extra 11 weeks makes me very sad, but I want them to succeed also.
Yeah, I want...
I don't want them to get killed by Silksong, so it's fine.
Little Witch in the Woods pushed out their date a few weeks. They posted an image of them doing the Pepe meme of him, like, on the ground with the food tray. And it's just a shadow of the Hornet looking over the little witch.
That thing's real. I assume that was a joke about that Disco Elysium Alps shit.
I think that's what it started as, but now it's a real game.
I didn't realize that was a real game. Wow, what a phenomenal waste of time. I adore it.
Even Baby Steps is pushing back a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them. That game seems like it'll be fine, but also, like, I don't know if Silksong can do a Kamehameha, but I wasn't about to find out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Moros Protocol has also pushed back a few weeks.
Hey, listen, everybody get out of their way. It's like the thing that it's been 7 years. All of this it's all very funny. But the funniest thing was that immediately after the announcement, Jason Schreier was like, "Oh yeah, here's the story of why Silksong took so long." The reveal is that they were just having a good time. That it's a small dev team, and they got a lot of money from making Hollow Knight, and they were like
a single-digit number of people, isn't it?
It's a single-digit number. I think Team Cherry is like 2 or 3 guys, like literally.
Yeah,
that's
and that game, they were like, yeah. By the way, we sold like 12 million copies.
Oh yeah, they are all
that ain't a cheap game.
No,
like Hollow Knight is a full. It's like what, $20-$30, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Like, they sold 12 million copies of a $20 to $30 video game. They are all very comfortable now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they literally were just like, yeah, no, we were having fun making the video game we wanted to make, and we're having fun, like, not having to worry about money, Like, the guy who has kids was spending more time with his kids. The guy who doesn't have kids is like, yeah, I bought an apartment, and it's like, it's not huge, but it's a comfortable apartment, right? Like, all of these little things, and that's so funny to me. I love the part in the Schreier article where they don't know what a fucking Jira is. Like,
yeah.
And then
good for them.
We used to have a Trello, but they deleted our account because we didn't use it enough.
It's so funny.
People were fucking, like, panicking. Like, what's happening to this studio? Why has there been no information? What is going on? The subreddit is sacrificing accounts. And then it turns out...
Go back and unban those people?
I assume so.
I would assume there's probably going to be, like, a great unbanning where they're lifted out of the graves.
And then they're going to delay Silksong at the last minute.
And all this because they all just forgot to check their phones.
Yeah, that's it. They're none of them are very online, right? Like, they're just kind of like do. They're just having a good time.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that owns. Good for them. I think that's how all video games should be made.
Listen, this is just the fucking epitome of, I want shorter games that take less time, made by fewer people, and cost less money.
That's right.
They take more time, and I want it, and that's it. Like, that's it. It's just that fucking Sonic meme.
It is, and it's perfect, and I love it. Good for them. They're about to make another shit-zillion dollars.
Yeah.
They're gonna make $1 $silkillion.
They're gonna make $1 fucking dollars. And yeah, no, good for them. That's the dream, right?
I'm literally sitting here thinking, like, do I give Hollow Knight another shot?
I never even played Hollow Knight. I might play Silksong. I don't know.
I think the funniest part of all this to me is that I did play Hollow Knight and I played all of it, and I don't know if I did like 100%, but like I did like close to it, right? Like I didn't do all the insane like DLC challenge shit because I have a human brain with limitations. All this hubbub and hullabaloo for a game that is it's like fine.
It's fine.
It's not like outrageously mind-bendingly good or whatever. It's just like it's good. I don't know.
It's good.
Okay.
As far as Metroidvanias go, Hollow Knight is a really good one.
It's an 8, which describes every Metroidvania that you like.
Yeah,
it's
pretty much.
It's kind of like a Soulsy Metroidvania because it's got kind of that Dark Soulsy kind of tone and like hard boss fights. So it's like a little Soulsy, but mostly Metroidvania, and it's fine, right?
It's much like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's an interesting 8.
Yeah,
that's
it. And I can see. I feel like it's one of those things, like for instance, Duke Nukem Forever or whatever. No one actually cares about Hollow Knight that much. It's just been so long and they haven't publicly given up on it that it's made people insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just drove everybody insane, right? Like that's exactly it. Which I think is funny. Good for them.
Yeah. For sure. The only other thing that was announced at Gamescom that I found cared about was we got that Requiem more information on Requiem.
What was Requiem?
Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh yeah.
Did any of you watch the trailer?
I watched the gameplay bit with like her and her mom and all that shit. Yeah, it looks good.
Looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, problem is I'm not gonna have anything to play it on when it comes out, so I'm just gonna have to watch you play it.
I think it's coming to PC, isn't it?
Man, I have a 1080.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
gonna be. I was to say like even.
Well, don't worry. I will stream RE8 or RE9.
Yeah.
I say this as someone who has a 3080. I can't even get Monster Hunter Worlds to run at a good frame rate. I don't have any faith that RE9 is gonna hunt.
No, I'm sorry. I have a 1080, and she's a trooper, but I can only ask so much from her.
Not from the RE engine.
We're starting to get to the era where games like your minimum should be like a 2070, and you're just like, ooh, does it need to actually have ray tracing enabled or not?
It's fine.
If it does need to have
graphics card.
If it doesn't need to have RTX, then a 1080 is a perfectly serviceable replacement for a 2070.
She's the little graphics card that could, damn it. Okay.
Yeah,
but if it's a game like Alan Wake 2, where the use of ray tracing is baked into the rendering system at the base level, it will not do.
No. Well, you still have a couple months. Maybe something will happen.
I don't want to listen, my little baby was free and she's a trooper. You're gonna listen, that graphics card is my car. I will have that graphics card until it dies. And if I can't play a video game on it, I'm not playing that video game. That's
if
just
it's good enough for FF14 and Fallout 4 and or 76.
That's it.
I'm just thinking of that old commercial. Some of you feel bad for this graphics card. That is because you are crazy. It is a graphics card. It has no feeling, and the new one is much better.
No, that is the little graphics card that could. Okay, I couldn't even imagine I would probably cry if I cracked open that PC and took that graphics card out to the dumpster or something. Are you kidding me? No. Like
you gotta at least take it to the Best Buy and have them put it in electronics recycling.
I know. I can't get rid of her. That's a fucking workhorse.
Sarah,
they literally don't make them that way anymore.
I would say I'm glad you're, because that's the 1080 I gave you, isn't it?
Yes, Saturn.
I was saying, I got that thing like 12 years ago,
and it's still chugging.
Sarah, the soul of a computer is in the hard drive, not the graphics card.
Incorrect. The soul that hard drive is just a discount SSD that I got on a whim. That graphics card was 1, a gift, and 2, has played literally everything I have ever asked it to play flawlessly. Okay? Like, fucking everybody else I know, like, when we were all trying to play Fallout 4 at the same time, and, like, Saturn and Oates, who both had better computers than me at the time, were both struggling, and I'm just like, just chugging along, playing Fallout 4, like, nothing's wrong. That's because of the 1080. She is eternal, okay? She's so strong. She's so brave. We're rooting for the 1080 until the heat death of the universe, okay?
That's right.
Okay?
You don't need the instant they thought that you needed more than a 1080 for anything is when games died.
That's right. Listen, if the video game needs a 1080, I don't need that video game. Or needs more than a 1080, I don't need that video game. It's fine. They'll tell me that Fallout 5 is coming out, and they'll be like, you need more than a 1080 though. And I'll be like, no, you don't. I'm waiting until that mod comes out on Nexus that makes it run in potato mode. There you go.
Turns off all the options and makes everything like 100 polygons.
That's right. Drop that one down.
So the same. So nothing will change.
Yeah, it'll just look like Fallout 4. That sounds like fine to me.
That's fine with me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think every video game should have a dedicated PlayStation 1 mode.
Correct.
That would be fun.
Where it's like reduce the polygon count for every character to like 1%, reduce the texture detail to like 10%, reduce the internal render resolution to like 240p, and just see what we get. Turn off all the post processing, all the lighting.
You ever seen that the mod that somebody made for Final Fantasy 15 that like made it run on a potato? And it looks like a PS1. Oh shit!
Oh, you need to see TF2 on lowest possible settings.
Oh, I have
lowest possible settings.
Oh, see, this is perfect, Ben. I think TF2 should always look like this.
I'd have to. Oh yes. Oh yes, hang on. Oh, can I find a download image? Yes, I found it. Actually, I'm just gonna link this reset era, so you can understand, because the GIF that immediately comes up explains everything. Here you go. Super low graphics FF15. This is what all video games should
Oh my god.
Oh hell yeah.
That's some fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator.
This is how I'm gonna be playing Fallout 5 on my 1080, alright?
I love seeing that particular GIF frame of I guess we can just call her Sid. I forget what her actual
Sydney.
name is.
Yeah, her name is just Sydney.
Her climbing into her PS1 ass truck with like 4 polygons, but still a full resolution decal on the door.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, carry on.
But no, Resident Evil 9, I desperately need to see Leon in this game. Not just because I'm just a big Leon fan, but also because like the comparisons between his experience in Raccoon City and Grace's experience in Raccoon City, like I need that conversation.
Oh sure, totally.
Where Leon is like, yeah, it was pretty scary for me. I got chased by this giant big gray guy with a hat, and she's like running from the worst thing I've ever seen.
I would love if you had two campaigns, one that's Leon and one that's oh my God,
Grace.
And one of them encounters all the enemies, and one of them doesn't encounter literally anything.
Yeah.
Leon just like, I don't know. I'm actually kind of surprised Raccoon City hasn't been this bad this time around.
It's really chill, yeah.
she's like, I'm missing an arm. I don't have that anymore.
I don't have an arm anymore. I'm so scared. Everything is so goopy.
The thing where I'm assuming it's her mom is what the popular theory is, like her stalker,
right?
Because like that just makes the most amount of sense.
That makes sense, yeah, totally.
Has a special technique that no other stalker has, which is she can throw things at you.
That's right.
So if you're in like because she's burned by bright light, so safe rooms will be lit up or whatever. if you're standing like underneath like a bright like a fluorescent light bulb, she can just throw a medicine cart at you.
That rules.
Love that.
I love that. I love how horrible looking that thing is because like they've really advanced the goop technology over there at Capcom. After the fetus baby monster in RE8.
Yeah.
They were just like, what if we just made things like really fucking horrific in our Resident Evil games? And it works. It's good. I like it a lot. Yeah. So.
Oh no, I'm excited to be terrified of this horrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I can hear people having fun. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure. What else we got?
Okay. All right. Bubsy 4D announced. Confirming we have not heeded the warning. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah,
stop.
Listen.
Fucking stop it.
Why?
No other fucking platformer mascot has gotten this many free passes.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Bubsy has to know where the bodies are buried. Okay? Bubsy the fucking Nepo baby bobcat.
Yeah.
Who just keeps failing upward.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. We're talking about Bubsy.
Fucking stop! Stop it! Okay, he's gotten like 3 revitalizations. Okay.
I can't cotton to this Bubsy remake for one very simple reason. The game looks good.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
No.
Also, since Saturn is back, I have to use bathroom really badly.
Okay.
So, Saturn, you now get to take over while I sleep on screen.
No, okay, so go ahead, Saturn. Go ahead first.
So I was gonna say, the thing is, like, they got the Demon Tides people to take this over, which, like, that makes sense. They are an indie developer who makes 3D platformers, like, sure.
Yeah.
And, like, they like doing stuff with movement tech. Like, they're working on a Demon something. I forget what the new one's called. Or is it Demon Tides is the new one? The other one?
Demon Tides. Yeah, Demon Turf was the first one. I think Demon Tides is the second
one.
Right.
That's right. So, but they like to move. And the problem is, like, it looks really good to play and, like, has movement tech. And, like, why are you making a Bubsy game if it doesn't suck ass? I don't get it. Like, they're putting out, on top of this, they're also putting out, like, a re-release of all of his games. They're talking about how they fixed Bubsy 3D. Wrong! You did it wrong! You can't fix, like, why, like, what are you gonna do next? Fix Sonic 06? Yeah, like, Grow up.
you... I've seen, like, furries be like, oh, Bubsy's hot now, and I'm like, have better taste. I can't stand it. Like, find some, have some more pride in yourself. Have some more self-respect, honestly. Like, there are so many other platformer mascots that deserve this level of grace than Bubsy. Like, fucking
Gex deserves this.
I think Gex deserves this more than Bubsy.
I don't know about that. I think if we could be rid of both of them, that would be the best possible timeline.
Like, can we
get the Noid back?
Well, we have the noise from Pizza Tower, and that's kind of the same thing.
But it's not the Noid now, is it?
No,
it's true.
The noise isn't going to cause anybody to, like, I don't know, shoot somebody or whatever happens there.
Bubsy gets all this, meanwhile Cool Spot is languishing.
You know.
And will continue to for so long as 7-Up remains culturally
Well, listen, okay.
7-Up doesn't even exist anymore.
That's right, it doesn't. Listen.
That's true.
We stole Earthworm Jim from Doug TenNapel. Okay?
Right?
We can make Earthworm Jim games again.
We can make Earthworm Jim games again. That's true.
Maybe give him a game and not fucking Bubsy.
Ben, you can hold this opinion, but I'm going to have you go back and play the PlayStation 1, I believe, Earthworm Jim 3D platformer.
Oh,
Tell me if you want more of that.
Oh, Saturn, trust me, I own Earthworm Jim for the N64. That game fucking sucks. Okay, but 1 and 2 are great.
I remember watching the Gigboots play that one and just being like baffled by how someone could make such a miserable 3D platformer.
Even when I was like 8 years old and that game came out, I played that and remember going, what happened?
It's like, you know, if you're a kid and you know the video game is bad, that's a bad video game, right?
Sarah, it's like if you were like, I'm gonna make Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm going to make it experientially as much like Superman 64 as humanly possible.
It's Earthworm Jim 3D plays the way people who hate Banjo-Kazooie think Banjo-Kazooie plays.
Right, okay.
Like, if someone says Banjo-Kazooie was a shitty collectathon, they're thinking of Earthworm Jim 3D.
Sure, okay. Yeah, definitely, I get it.
Man, Banjo-Kazooie, we could be having a new Banjo-Kazooie!
No, it can't, because Rare is in hell. They're in the whatever mines. The suffering mines.
Yeah, but you can steal the rights to Banjo-Kazooie and give it to another studio.
No, it's just Bubsy. I'm sorry, dude. It's only Bubsy.
I feel the need to mention, because this is a thing I was surprised to find out, based on our conversation that we had about 2 minutes ago. 7-Up still exists.
Really?
7-Up?
Oh, Sierra Mist went away.
Yeah, Sierra Mist got replaced by, what the fuck is it called?
Sparkle?
Like, Sparkle, yeah, like Shine
some
or something.
Shit like that. Some, like, terrible decision, whatever, who cares? No, 7-Up's still around, it's just that, you know...
Oh, but nobody cares about it.
The thing is, it's owned by Dr. Pepper, right?
Starry.
And now here's the thing. Are we ever getting a Cool Spot game again? No. But I think the time is right for Dr. Pepper's Pepsi Man.
God, I would love a Dr. Pepper video game. That'd be so fucking funny, yeah.
They should make a Dr. Pepper game that's just nakedly, like, it was conceived as Blade, and then they replaced Blade for a guy who's a Dr. Pepper mascot.
That arcane Blade game is now just a Dr. Pepper game. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but you're still like chopping vampires' heads off or whatever.
But they exploded Dr. Pepper.
Out of Dr. Pepper, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with this. Yeah, Sierra Mist got replaced with Starry.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever. Terrible name for a song.
What a shitty name.
So I might have told the story in the podcast already, but I got DoorDash a while back. And they were like, I got sandwiches or whatever. Like, oh, pick your soda. And I'm like, okay, well, you got your Pepsi, you got Dr. Pepper, all that. And like, what's Starry? Ooh, is that like some kind of like? Because every so often you'll find like, oh, this is like a exclusive local soda from like a like it's this local mom and pop place, but they have like a soda brand that's only made in this city or whatever. It's like, you know what? I'll give this Starry a shot. Sure, why not? And I get it's fucking Sierra Mist. I'm like, what the hell happened?
No, it's just Sierra Mist. I'm sorry, dude. It's because I think it was a streamer who had the rights to the name Sierra Mist or something like that.
It was very
stupid. Crazy.
Yeah, it's something really crazy like that.
Yeah.
And like
I feel like Felix Biederman should own the rights to Sierra Mist.
Will Menaker owns the rights to Sierra Mist.
I'll let you keep calling your soda that, but you have to print Bernie Sanders' face on the label. Work with him to make it so. If you can do this for me, I will let you call it Sierra, whatever the hell you want.
I guess if Felix owned the brand, he'd just insist that you put like fucking, I don't know, Solid Snake on it or something.
Yeah. I think
Hideo Kojima, you have my absolute 100% guarantee you can always put Sierra Mist in any video game you want.
And he's like, and Kojima was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with Monster.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny because like you can do the Cola War, like what's better, Coke or Pepsi, right? You know, you can have that debate. They both have their merits and whatnot.
Sure.
Sprite or Sierra Mist? Everyone will say Sprite. No one likes Sierra Mist more than Sprite.
They're the exact same fucking thing to me. I literally can't tell the difference between Sierra Mist and Sprite. Like,
I would only say Sprite because Sprite actually has the decency to put out like the occasional we put something else in
like
Sprite,
a cherry
flavor of Sprite.
Like
cherry or cranberry
mix very badly. LeBron mix was like cherry and
what was
orange or
LeBron?
something
Yeah,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, that was good.
That sounds
was
good.
really
It was like it was like a one summer flavor, and they never did it again. I'm like, come
Fucked
on,
up. Come
it's like one of the
on.
best sodas I ever drank, and they only did it for like a year.
By the way, folks, I'm calling it soda because of my people I'm talking to. Like, if it was, in my family, it'd be pop.
It's
I'm-
Coke.
I'm-
Yeah,
It's
Kill
called
Pop.
Kill Pop.
It should have been Glover. Glover should have gotten more games. Fuck Bubsy. I hate that
Glover?
guy.
Glover. What else?
Peacemaker Season 2 officially removed Zack Snyder's Justice League from the DCU.
What
Did you see how this happens?
No.
So, do you know how Season 1, or like the epilogue of Peacemaker Season 1 is?
No, I have nothing. I don't know anything about this shit.
I don't know the exact details, but the final shot of Peacemaker Season 1 is him having just finished like a big fight or something, and he's walking across the field, and the Zack Snyder Justice League, like in the shadows, like descends, and he yells at them for not showing up earlier.
I see.
And it shows like a little back and forth between Jason Momoa's Aquaman and Ezra Miller's Flash. Like they have a little conversation about like, fuck that guy.
Right.
Season 2 of Peacemaker opens with a recap where they redo that scene, but have the Justice Gang with Superman show up instead.
That's so funny.
And they have a conversation between Mr. Terrific and Green Lantern instead.
That's hilarious. That rules.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's just like, oh yeah, this is the only retcon we need. It's just you had the same exact thing happen. It's just now they're different Justice League.
James Gunn's in charge now instead of making stuff in that universe and having to kowtow to the Rock, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I think like I'll literally be laying in bed and I'll just randomly think about like The Rock really tried to take over the DC cinematic universe.
The Rock
tried to do that.
That was with his Black Adam movie.
Yes,
the one where he played a character who famously has like pretty good hair, but still played himself as The Rock because he's The Rock, and like it doesn't matter. Like The Rock is more important than Black Adam, and
because
Black Adam is a villain.
Saturn, do you know why that happened? Because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was cast as Black Adam like 15 years ago, back when he had hair.
I see.
And he was trying to use the whole story. Like you can make a movie out of that, but the whole story of like Black Adam is that he was trying to like use his personal money to essentially take over the DC cinematic universe and like be the creative director of it instead, and like have it all be focused around like fucking Black Adam, this character nobody has ever cared about literally ever except for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And it's just really bizarre, right? And so like there's like an alternate universe where that movie didn't flop as hard as it did, and we're still dealing with bad The Rock movies where he plays Black Adam, but thank God it did. And that's why Henry Cavill is in that movie.
Yeah.
Even though like there was no, and I like Henry Cavill, he seems like a decent guy. There was no universe where Henry Cavill was going to get to keep playing Superman, right?
Yeah,
and like Black Adam just wanted Henry, like they wanted like Black Adam and Henry Cavill's Superman to interact at the end of the movie as like their post-credit stinger, and it was just nothing. Nothing came of it, and then James Gunn had to like tell Henry Cavill like, no dude, we want a younger, like sorry, we just kind of want a younger Superman. Like you're cool, but
it's
like Henry Cavill is, I mean, like he's like in his like mid 30s, late 30s now, and they wanted like a guy in his 20s, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry, dude. Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
The Rock, like
42, by the way.
He's
okay.
Looks great for 42.
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
I mean, he's Henry Cavill. That's not
yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, he looks great normally, but also specifically looks great for 42.
Yeah, he doesn't look 42 at all. But like, they wanted a guy who was like, David Cornsweat's like in his 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So The Rock fucked up everything, by the way, because originally the original idea was that the Flash, because the Flash movie ends with like a big retcon, you know, like it's the Flashpoint thing where they reboot the universe and whatnot.
Right.
It was supposed to end with him arriving back in the normal Zack Snyder universe with like Ben Affleck Batman and whatnot.
Right.
And then they were like, well, Black Adam did terribly and these movies have been on a decline. So we need to redo the ending of that movie. What other Batmen are available? Someone call Clooney.
This is so funny.
God.
Yeah,
he's not
so
busy.
Funny. Yeah, I mean, what is George Clooney isn't even in things anymore. He's just kind of like, I mean, he does philanthropic shit these days. I mean, you know?
Yeah.
So that's funny. Yeah, like let's call fucking George Clooney. I thought it was Michael Keaton.
No, Keaton was in the movie, but like I think it ends with him arriving in like the George Clooney universe.
That's so funny to end up in the fucking Schumacher universe.
Yeah.
That's actually funnier now that I think about it. That's better. Maybe that's the one thing that Black Adam did right.
So, by the way, the announcement of Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing Black Adam, he was signed on, he was approached to play the role in 2007.
Wow.
They had been trying to get a Shazam movie off the ground since 2006. And
they should have probably recast him at some point.
They
in there.
probably should have recast him at some point.
Because to be fair, 2007 The Rock looks like Black Adam.
Yeah, totally.
Like, yeah, he had the hair and everything, but then he went bald and got too big, and it didn't work anymore.
No, and now he's just like, no, the Black Adam can be a guy who's bald and is visibly on steroids. No matter what The Rock tells you, The Rock is on steroids. Right.
Also, 2006 was back in the era where Rock was allowed to lose fights.
Yeah.
So him playing a villain makes sense. Instead of him being like an anti-hero in the Black Adam movie because he can't ever lose. I hate The Rock now. I
hate The Rock. He's so...
He's such an egotist.
He's just, he can't look shorter than fucking Vin Diesel or any of that shit.
Right.
It's all, like I said, it's tacky. What else?
Next, PS5 price increase announced for the US.
No, it's fine. It's fine Century. I just didn't think it would be Chinese.
Yeah, this will work.
It's really great when they announce a price point increase for the PS5 as though the alternatives are $450 versus $500 when realistically the alternatives is $500 versus $0 because I'm just not going to fucking buy it.
Hey,
I'm just not going to buy a PlayStation 5.
You know when it's a really good time to make these kind of price hikes is like right before like a big thing that happens once a year where people tend to buy a lot of toys and games.
Yeah, but
they're not
going to do that because they're trying to hide it in the middle of a like a nowhere time. They're not going to hike the price right before Christmas because then everybody would pay attention to that, right?
I mean, late August is getting to that point.
Yeah,
it's also like what's really smart is like staring down the barrel of like a global recession again and like going, we need to make sure our profit margins per unit remain high and that every ounce of additional costs that comes from the insane trade behaviors of the United States government every single cent of cost from that is passed directly onto our consumers who will dutifully pay it with the same energy as they always have.
Oh, totally. And then, like I said, it's a fine Century. I just didn't think it was Chinese because they had a price cut in China.
Yeah.
Which is just amazing. So, Chinese Century. I love this. Folks, you love to see it.
Hi, I'm fleeing from the American Century of humiliation. Where can I get a white monster?
Yeah.
It's finally happening.
It's fine. We're finally here. It wasn't supposed to happen this soon, but folks, the president, he loves China. He does.
Yeah,
he loves them. He loves giving them easy ups. I think it's great. Like, what's that one Twitter post that's so funny? Like, I think about it literally all the time. It's like, yeah, my friend from Beijing's dad is like an evangelical Christian, and he does think that Donald Trump was sent by God to lead the United States to destroy it. So that
the mandate of heaven is back.
Yeah, absolutely. Peanut, why are you licking the carpet?
Go for some Chinese.
But yeah, no,
very funny. Very.
I'm not buying a PlayStation 5 anytime soon, and nobody I know is. So.
Oh, you mean this didn't incentivize you to buy one? Why is that? What?
No. Also, like, I wasn't gonna buy one before because they don't have any video games.
You know, it's really funny. So, like, this year I've been playing a lot of indie games, and like, you know, I played Monster Hunter Wilds, and like, I guess
sure.
like 100 line is maybe AA, but it's mostly been new indie games, right? And I'm looking at all the games I want to play in the remainder of the year, and the one that's from my list that I'm probably not going to play this year is Silent Hill F, because it's an Unreal 5 game that costs $70, and I'm just like, I love Ryukishi, but maybe not that much. I'll play Silk Song instead. I'll grab I'll grab Expedition 33, Claire Obscure, when it goes on sale again.
Sure.
That'll be like $20-$25 on sale.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's someone at Sony who really desperately needs PlayStation 5 sales to pick back up, and it's just not going to happen.
It's just not going to happen. No, the thing is that 2025 has been extremely illuminating because I made a vow I'm never spending $70 on a video game again. I've held true, and it's universally worked out for me, as it turns out.
They've made it really easy.
Yeah.
It turns out, by just not making good $70 games.
I mean, there's no good $70 game except for Tears of the Kingdom. That's it.
And like 2025 has been a year where Repo and Peak, two games that both came out for around $10 and can run on like the shittiest Chromebook you have, both sold in excess of 10 million units this year.
Yeah. Like,
and it's like, what? Why are you still committing to the PlayStation 5 ecosystem at this point to such a degree where you're like, no, we can drive up the cost of these units. We don't need to court what is currently the new wave of gaming spending, not being like AAA Fortnites, but being like some piece of shit friend slop game that like 4 people made inside of a month and sold you for $5 or $10 that takes over Twitch and everybody's brains.
Yeah, and it's fun and easy, and it can run on anything. Like, when I said if it can't run on my 1080, I'm not buying it, that's not a joke. That's just what's happening. Like, because every single one of these indie games that's come out this year, even the UE5 one that kind of runs a little poorly, but it's fine. Expedition 33 ran good enough. All of that shit runs just fine on my 1080. I don't need to buy a new graphics card. I don't need to buy a new anything. You know, I could have a worse graphics card in that thing, and I could still play most of the video games that I have played this year, right? Like, truly.
Yeah.
That 1080 will run 100 line perfectly fine when I get to it, right? Like,
it sure will.
You know?
Plus, that game's turn-based, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, no, the thing is, like, this year has been extremely illuminating that it's like, I don't think there is a video game, like, that could come out that would compel me to buy, like, a PlayStation 5 and spend $70 to $80 on a video game.
Yeah,
right?
no, not at all.
There's nothing.
It's one of those things where, like, it is only the cost of hardware and games for the Switch 2 being so completely out of step with reality that has made me not get one currently.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm at a point where I'm just like, I don't know, if it couldn't run on like, they're putting Rebirth on Switch 2 and it's gonna run at locked 30.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, I did.
And it's like, fuck, man, I don't know. If you can't put a game on the Switch 2 and it run locked 30 at least, like, I don't know that I need it.
Yeah, like, even Rebirth, I'm like...
Intergrade, excuse me, but still.
Yeah, but even still, Rebirth, have achieved a Zen state. I'm like, I actually don't need to own that. It's fine. Like, I don't need to play it right now. Maybe someday, when I have more money, I will eventually purchase... Like, when the PlayStation 6 comes out, I'll buy a used PS5, right? But, like, that's not happening for another 5 years, right?
Maybe less.
The trilogy.
Like, I have achieved a Zen state. There is nothing that could come out right now that I truly think I need a console, like a new console for. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually pretty crazy.
They are talking about the PS6 already, though. Like, that's probably...
Oh, well, good fucking luck. Because they're insane. Yeah, good fucking luck, right? Like, that ain't happening.
That's like 2 or 3 years out,
They can't even move... Yeah, no, they can't even move PlayStation 5s.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying they're going to do it sooner than you think.
Oh, sure, totally. But it ain't happening.
That thing's going to be, like, the first, like, normal PC-style console since, like, maybe the original Xbox that just sells fucking Wii U numbers.
I can't wait. I can't wait for a gimmickless console to fucking plummet.
They may as well just call it the Dreamcast, too. I mean, Sega's not using that name anymore.
Oh, don't be mean. The Dreamcast doesn't deserve that. The Dreamcast tried its best.
No, it didn't. If they tried its best, they wouldn't have canceled. They wouldn't have publicly and officially canceled support for it after, like, 1 calendar year.
Yeah. It's just that it got killed harder than probably any console ever by the fucking PlayStation 2. Because PlayStation 2 was a better console. Sorry.
I mean, it was. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that Dreamcast tried its best. Its best wasn't good, but it's tried its best.
That's true. That's fair.
Other one, dude. Time has taken. Like, here's the thing. Other one, dude. Who, for the audio listeners, asks in chat, what is the Dreamcast's exclusive library versus the PS5? That number is less now because some of these things have gotten, like, weird PC ports. But, like, even as recently as, like, a couple of years ago at most, the number of I can only play this on a Dreamcast games that there are blows what will probably be the lifetime PS5 exclusive count out of the water by probably a factor of...
Okay, I can look this up right now. Okay. I want you to give me a number. How many Dreamcast only games, like nowadays, not counting, like, Sonic Adventure, which got re-released on a bunch of other things,
Sure.
How many do you think are still only on the Sega Dreamcast, and how many do you think are currently only on the PlayStation 5?
Can you give us a hint for how many total games were published on the Dreamcast? Because that's long enough for me that I don't really have a
Okay, let me look that up.
Let's see. How many total...
There were 619 games on the Dreamcast.
Wow, that's way more than I expected.
How many do you think are only on the Dreamcast?
55.
I'm gonna say 150.
Saturn is closer. There are 188 Dreamcast only games.
That's way more than I expected. Wow.
You know what?
There are 5 PS5 only games.
I was like, you have to chop 2 entire digits off that for the PS5.
Yeah. What is your numbers for the PS5? Wait a minute. This one, that doesn't fucking count. Okay, go ahead. Give me your number for the PS5.
5.
It's gotta be... I'm gonna say 3.
According to Wikipedia, there are 18.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe
But they are for some reason counting Death Stranding 2, and Marvel's Wolverine, which is not out yet.
No, that game's not out.
And Death Stranding you can also play on Steam, so it is not a console.
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2 currently is.
I said Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 is PS2 exclusive. Okay, so that one is PS2 exclusive.
That one's currently PS5 exclusive. It might be PS5.
But
it's like it's. I was thinking it's like, well, it's that. It's Demon's Souls remake, and it's probably one of the more recent releases of one of their flagship.
And like Astrobot.
Astrobot and Astro's Playroom are on that. Demon's Souls is on there. Destruction All Stars is on there. Ghost of Yotei isn't out yet. It doesn't count.
That doesn't count. It's not out yet.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, no.
Same with. Okay, hold on. Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, also not out yet. Marvel's Wolverine, also not out yet.
Oh my god.
So we've already cut it down to like 7.
That's at 15 now. Bonus those 3.
Okay.
Project. This is also not out yet. So 14.
Oh, Death Stranding is on PC, so that's 13.
Saros is also not out yet. That's 13. 13.
12 because of the Death Stranding thing.
Oh no, Death Stranding 2 isn't on this list. Or Death Stranding 1 isn't on this list. It doesn't count that one. Yeah. So there are 13 games that are PS5 exclusive because 5 of these aren't out yet.
Okay, and as Malgus just points out, also Quantum Error and Quantum State are the same game.
Oh my god!
Even before we take out a bunch of these things on the fact that the list is wrong, the most optimistic projection is that PS5 has 10% of the exclusives of the Dreamcast, a console which had a lifespan of about a calendar year and change.
That's amazing. Well,
God.
it's fine. Yeah, raise the price. I mean, you can raise the price all day. You can raise the price to functionally infinite. I'm still not gonna buy one. I haven't needed one. I sold that thing and I have literally never once missed it. The only time I even felt a twinge of missing it was when Rebirth came out. And truly, I got over that really fast. Honestly. So...
The only world where I think I would have room for a PlayStation 5 in my life is if, like, I wanted to play and stream Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because, like, Unreal 5 is going to not run very well, and then if you add streaming on top of it, like, it's already a very system-intensive engine, like, it's just not worth it. Like,
well,
if I play that game, I'm not going to stream it because, like, I don't want to capture from the PC I'm playing it on. Yeah, however, if I had a PS5 and a capture card also, another several $100 investment, then maybe I'd stream that. That's the only reason I could think of that I would have any utility for a PlayStation 5.
Straight up, the only reason I still own mine because I bought it with the intention of making it a main console. The only reason I still have it is because we occasionally stream stuff on it, and it's a good console for streaming. Like I'm gonna stream RE9 when it comes out.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe I'll probably do like a quick look of Ghost of Yote when that comes out. But like,
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, like that's really the only reason I still have it. Like,
admittedly, at least they're more realistic than Xbox.
Oh no!
ROG Ally X is like $900 or whatever.
They're
it's like,
and
it's like you're gonna sell that to 50 people total across the sum of human time.
They're insane. Nobody is gonna buy that fucking thing.
Crash.
Everything I've seen suggests that it doesn't really matter what the hardware specs of it are, in that it is a Windows gaming portable, and like all sources point to Windows gaming portables underperform like Linux-based ones like Steam Deck at a hardware level, like unilaterally. Because Windows is just so bloated, and that's like none of that shit actually performs very well at all. And it's like, cool, I'm gonna spend $900 on a bad Steam Deck with less options. Great.
Yeah, cool, thanks. No, it's very funny.
Any day now. Industry's gonna crash any day now.
I mean, the industry is crashing right now. It's just in slow motion. Like,
yeah.
Steam Deck 2 has the power to save the world.
That's right. Okay, what's
next? Silent Hill F's director insists that its dodge and counterattack systems don't make it a Souls-like.
Yes, it does. Go to hell. Don't lie to me. Don't piss on my head and tell me it's raining. Come on. Like, yeah, I saw that gameplay. You're trying to be like baby's first Souls-like.
There's a stamina meter, there's a dodge, there's a parry. It's Souls-like, sorry.
Here's the thing. They're like, oh, it's not a Souls-like. And it's like, no, you're right, it's not. It's just that the enemies have break bars, and then they have attacks that are either flash of color, depending whether you can parry them or not, which means it's very specifically a Sekiro-like. Which means I have, and unfortunately for them, means I actually have, like, no interest in playing that. Because I don't I don't like Sekiro. It's my controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I guess not that controversial.
It's not that controversial.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It's like the same thing when those devs, like, for the fucking Wukong game, were like, it's not a Souls-like, and it's like, Dog, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, dog, I can see what it looks like, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like, I know what a Souls-like video game looks like.
Like, bro.
It looks like that.
Like, bro, you took 2 pieces of bread, you put a meat patty between them, okay? That's a hamburger, okay? It's not a fucking deconstructed steak, it's a hamburger.
You can call it a Frisco melt if you want, but that only flies if you're Steak and Shake. Buddy, that's a burger on toast.
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
Get over. I'm sorry, but like, who could possibly care? I'm like, man, yeah, you made your Silent Hill game into a fucking Souls-like.
You know
cool.
what's?
I mean, at least I don't have to spend $70 on the Konami game. Thank God.
You know what's nice, Sarah? Is that you're like, well, I'm not going to get it, and Saren's like, well, I'm not going to get it. And I'm like, well, cool. I don't have to play a game wasn't going to enjoy playing.
That's right. You don't have to get it either. So that's a YouTube.
I'm gonna watch other people play that game. I'm not spending.
That's a YouTube game, baby. Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen. The best friends are gone now, so I can't watch their LP of it. So what's the point?
Well, that's fine. I wouldn't want to watch somebody talking over it, anyways.
No, it's okay. I'll tell you one for free. I'm confident. Well, I don't actually know if he's gonna get it at launch though. But if he does, I'm certain that Super Great Friend will let's play it, and it'll be just peachy.
True.
Next, it's the definitive role of my life. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater's voice cast reflects on its legacy ahead of Delta.
Scab.
So apparently, there were a few re-recorded lines for Delta.
Interesting.
That they got David Hayter and Laurie Allen back to re-record that dialogue. But that's it.
That game looks real bad though. So
and they were like, well, you know, it's been like 20 years. We're better voice actors. You could have gotten us to re-record those lines like entirely, and like, you know, maybe given us a job.
Yeah, like actually paid us for a full video game instead of a handful of new lines. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I do feel bad about calling David Hayter a scab, but it is also very funny to be like, him just being. I understand no love lost because of what Kojima did to him, but it's still just like how funny it is. He's like, yeah, I'd love to work with Konami on making more Metal Gear stuff. I really like being in Metal Gear, and I would love to work with Konami on doing that.
Yeah.
Though apparently one of the things that did come out from that interview is that he does not really hold that much of a grudge against Kojima anymore. He actually likes Metal Gear Solid 5 quite a lot, which is funny.
I did see that too, where he's like, well, yeah, this is actually my favorite one to play in the entire series. So, fair
okay. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get it, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
just one of those things like, yeah, you know, you probably could have, you know, re-recorded the game to make it like a real, like, you know, remake.
Yeah, but that game's not going to sell enough units to justify hiring David Hayter again for a full recorded video game. Trust me.
No, they're trying to do that as cheaply as humanly possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw them screenshots on fucking Twitter and stuff. That game looks bad.
Yeah.
Like shockingly bad. So.
Just unnecessary.
And runs worse on a PlayStation 5 Pro than on a PS5 because again,
it's so funny.
UE5 is a cancer. I don't know what they did.
Happening?
I don't know.
What
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What are we doing here?
Also, not even just that it runs worse, but also that the PlayStation. I remember reading that the PS5 Pros, the pisser technology, their own like TAA solution or whatever, makes the game look even worse on PlayStation 5 Pro because it just is not factored to run on it at all. So it's like double processing things and shit.
I know the inshitification of the world has been happening for like a decade now, right? Okay. But like every so often you just have to step back and look at things and be like, am I going crazy?
No.
Like, how am I the only one apparently who notices these things?
No, everybody notices these things. That's the problem. It just doesn't matter because it's, you know, the line's still going up.
Like you would think at some point at some point in the just convoluted chain of events that leads from an idea to a finished product, you'd think there would be one person who could go, hey, wait, this doesn't look right.
No.
And they might be listened to.
No. It's just, they're just making it as cheaply as possible so they can make a little bit of money off this. The thing is that it has to burn the guys up at Konami so much because they own this insanely popular IP, but nobody wants anything that they make anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because, they own Metal Gear Solid. They will always own Metal Gear Solid. But nobody wants anything Metal Gear Solid made by Konami. And the people who do buy Delta are fools. Straight up, they are marks. So you can only... Yeah, they're just marks. So you can only sell Metal Gear Solid to marks these days, right? It's
so
crazy.
Funny. It's so funny of the Studio Zalm-esque just colossal albatross that Hideo Kojima left them with. Just yeah, people love Metal Gear Solid. I'm sure it'll do just fine without me.
Yeah, have fun. It'll be great. I'm sure. Whoops.
Like a fucking burden. Like a fairy tale.
Oh, it's incredible. It's literally he cursed them like a fae. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a German fairy tale. You got everything you wanted and now you can do nothing with it.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're King Midas, right?
Yeah.
Everything you touch turns to gold, including eventually yourself.
Yeah.
You can never eat anything. You can never enjoy anything. It all turns to gold.
Magus in chat says the only reason the game works on UE5, by the way, is because the maps are still MGS3 size, so they can load easier than other UE5 games.
That's so
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
Hey, that looks at camera. It turns out that maybe having smaller detailed maps is sometimes a preference to having a big open world full of nothing that you have to load all of at the same time.
That's correct.
But you could also just have loading zones. It's fine. No one really cares.
Yeah.
I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding.
It never changes. Sorry. What's next? What else we got? How much more do we got?
Two more. Or one more, actually, because we already covered one.
Oh, cool. Hit
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection adds the lowest rated game in franchise history.
Which one is that?
Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Hey, why not?
That is
might as well.
That is the game where it's a 3D beat 'em up where you play as Jax.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I have seen that game played. It deserves to be the lowest rated Mortal Kombat game ever.
No, totally.
Look, it was the style at the time.
It was. You had to make a dumb 3D beat 'em up. With
your
fighting game property, because they did that with fucking Tekken 2 with that terrible Nina game. Remember that? Death by Degrees?
Yeah.
Grimbeard did a very good video on it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's right.
Other one dude's very correct here, by the way. I just want to bring it up because it is relevant to the conversation we just finished real quick. With SSDs, we should be making more video games that have frequent loading zones. Because you have MGS3 on an SSD and you see a black screen for half a second and then you're in the next area.
That's it.
No one is fucking taking advantage of what SSDs can do, except for Insomniac.
That's it.
They're the only ones.
Loading screen, just have a little teeny tiny loading zone. It can literally be a door with SSDs. That's it.
And it also saves you on processing power when you don't have to design the game to guess what part you're going to try to load next.
That's ridiculous.
Imagine if Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had loading zones. It might run halfway to a second.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't.
No.
I saw them show off how that game was improved for Switch 2 and showing off the fact that the windmills actually animate at full frame rate. It's wow, that's how far we've come, huh?
Yeah, those games look embarrassing. I'm sorry. All modern Pokemon games look really embarrassing for being the literal most successful licensed property of all time.
Right.
I wish this on no one. Pokemon really needs to steal the stock Chinese gacha Genshin Impact anime style.
Yeah, it's true. Because at least then those games would look like they have any money at all instead of like none. Instead of just looking embarrassing and like Nintendo coming to us and being like, "This looks good now, right?" It's like, no, this still looks like this looks like a PS4, like PS3 game, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like a PS2 game anymore, so that's good.
That's a benefit.
Guess.
Or just fuck it, go back to sprites.
It looks like I could run it on my phone, but you're not putting this out on my phone. You're putting this out on the Switch too, and charging me $70 to $80 for it.
So
yeah, maybe put that one back in the oven for a year or two.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
What was the last piece of news? Was it just Silk Song?
Yeah, it was just all the games being pushed or getting out of the way of Silk Song.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's really funny.
There is one other bit about Mortal Kombat Legacy that's kind of crazy, by the way, is that this is the first time a very specific version of one of the arcade games will be available for public release.
Which one?
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is getting the version of the arcade game on this, because it's also got the SNES version, but it's got the arcade version, which is a very rare version of the game that happened with like character balancing and whatnot. That was generally just not available on any other platform for the longest time.
That's hilarious. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's just really funny to me. Like that, just this, like this version of Mortal Kombat existed for so long just as an arcade game.
Yeah,
I think that's funny. I like that.
The Legacy Collection actually is like, it's surprisingly like robust. Like it's got fucking everything. It's got the Game Boy versions of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. It's got the Game Gear version of Mortal Kombat.
So what does it go up to? Because like clearly it's not going up into like the more modern Mortal Kombat.
It goes up to 4. So it's got versions of 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, MK4, Special Forces, Mortal Kombat Advance, Mortal Kombat... Oh, it's got Deadly Alliance on that. It does have Deadly Alliance. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's like a whole fucking video game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's crazy. And I guess they're probably going to put even more on there.
Yeah, because they're still announcing stuff that's getting in there. That's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I'll take that. That's at least nice.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, and then we said, it was gonna be, we were gonna end it on everything getting out of Silk Song's way, but that got brought up sooner, which is very funny.
Our news got out of Silk Song's way.
Yeah. Excuse me, coming through. I'll get out of your way.
It turns out everybody has to bow down before Silk Song. I think that's funny. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that game when that comes out, because I still want to buy 100 Line more.
Yeah.
Only person on the planet who still wants to buy 100 Line more, but it's fine. But yeah, no, good for them. Good for them.
Except for the part where I'm gonna be getting that probably day one for cheap viewership metrics on my stream when I come back to doing that. If not for that, I would probably not even bother getting it.
That's fair. Listen,
like, I don't know, that game's like fine. I honestly don't really have that much desire to play a second one. I guess the fact that I can play as a girl and I have like better combat moves is like encouraging, but also like, you know, it's Hollow Knight. It's like, it's good. It's good to you.
There's been more than one instance where like I have to step back and be like, is it me? Am I wrong? And it's like, no, I mean, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no. Yeah, like I don't think anyone who thinks Hollow Knight is like a game of all time category thing, like Silk Song will be God's gift to man. Like Sincere Believer has their head screwed on straight. It's just it's a good $15 game.
Yeah.
And that's what you got. It's what you need.
That's fine.
You know, like I didn't.
That's fine.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate playing it. It just wasn't gripping me. And then but sometimes I'm like, am I missing something? Am I doing it wrong?
Right. No, it just didn't grab you.
Yeah,
sometimes that happens. You know.
I did not care for The Godfather.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It insists upon it. Did you see that horrible clip I posted in shitposts? That was the
which one?
someone took clips from like the Superman, like the mid Superman cartoon, and spliced in Superman as voiced by Peter Griffin, and I gotta tell you, immaculate.
It's a really good video.
That is an all-timer video. I have to dig that up again for you.
I have to. I'll watch incredible. That. Yes. Oh my god. That's
surprisingly good video. But yeah, no, that's how I feel. It insists upon itself.
Totally. Well,
all right. I think we're good here.
Yeah.
Thank you to Ed Venturia for use of background music. You can email us at thegorgepodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on all our social medias here. Watch more of this stream if you're watching the stream when we do other games, like when we play Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations or LA Noire.
I think we're going back to tomorrow, aren't we?
No, we're doing Reboot tomorrow.
Are we doing Reboot tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're doing Reboot tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Reboot Thursday. I don't know.
No, that's not. That's
it's not gonna work. So,
but
we have to do it on Tuesday, so we can call it Reboot's Day.
Reboot's Day.
There, we might potentially. I don't know. We'll decide how we feel. We might do some LA Noire soon, but I don't know. We'll see.
Thursboot? No.
No,
sorry.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Boot?
Well,
fry boots when you keep a French fry in your boot.
Oh yeah, that's
if only we were doing it on Friday. Alas.
That's the modern equivalent of those like fucking anti-vaxxer things where it's like just put a potato in your sock and you'll cure cancer.
Just put some McDonald's French fries in your sock and it'll make you feel better. Yeah, totally. It'll cure your anxiety.
You'll be able to smell McDonald's French fries all day.
That's true.
It'll cure anxiety.
Yeah, totally.
And then you'll develop giant sores on your feet from stepping in salt all day.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Join our Discord so you can participate in Anime Night. We're watching Mobile Suit Gundam compilation movie 3 this Sunday.
That's right.
Yes.
And also just join our Discord because it's fun and you can hang out with us and talk to us about stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us how we're wrong or something.
And after, just to advertise a little bit, I think directly after Mobile Suit Gundam, we're going to be picking up Utena and doing the Utena series over the course of I think 5 weeks.
Yeah,
yes. 4 episodes a night for 5 weeks or something like that.
Hell yeah!
4 episodes a night, and then the last week I put us in for a doubleheader because I wanted to not take up too much Sunday streaming time in October.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fun.
And then again, patreon.com/thegorge. All right, that'll do it for us.
I got this one. We didn't talk about it because it makes me angry.
Okay.
But now that we're at the tail end of the episode, and we always try to keep it brief. Fuck that new Zaum game.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Don't play it. Don't even. It's got a stupid name. They think they're being clever. It literally just looks like they are trying so hard to be Disco Elysium without anything that made Disco Elysium as brilliant and beautiful and perfect of a flash of inspiration as Disco Elysium was, right?
Yeah.
Or any of the people.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, or any of the people.
And none of the heart and soul. It'll never be Disco Elysium. And genuinely, if you buy it and you tell me about it and you're on our Discord, I might actually just kick you. So, don't spend your money.
This goes out to our very normal, haha, I'm doing a funny joke posters who love to cause a psychic pain for no particular reason. Yeah. You are not exempt. The joke isn't that funny. If you buy that game, I'll kill you.
Yeah, don't buy that game. Don't waste your money on that game. Don't tell me that you bought that game.
Yeah, no. I don't want to hear it.
Don't waste my time. I don't want to hear it. It's a complete disgrace to everything that Disco Elysium was, but it's very fitting that it is what happened to the people who made Disco Elysium, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck that shit. Don't play it. Don't buy it. Don't tell me about it. Yeah, that's it. Good night,
everyone.
Night-o.